Hey guys, my name is SiglyOT1, and I have noticed something about the original Legend of Zelda. Nobody plays it right. It's not a game about stabbing bad guys and taking stuff from dungeons. It's about putting the stuff back in the dungeons and bringing the bad guys back to life with your sword. How come nobody knew this? Okay, and also, people remember the music wrong. They remember it backwards. But that's beside the point. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to really play The Legend of Zelda for the NES today, and it's... I don't think I've seen anybody play this game right before, so I might just be the first one on the internet. So we're in front of the first dungeon. We're gonna bring this guy back to life with our sword. He just poofs anyway. Back into the dungeon. We gotta put the first piece of the Triforce back where it belongs. Yeah, see, we got it, but we gotta put it back at the cost of some of our life force. Ah, well. But you know how that goes. We gotta save the world by putting the Triforce back into the dungeons, and also all the other dungeons. And also that heart container, and we gotta bring the dragons back to life, too. I mean, the dragon never did anything to us. See, it's giving us life right now with its by sucking in its fireballs. And look at these hands. These hands are friendly, too. And I'm just gonna reward them by stabbing them, giving them some money? I don't know. It's just the right thing to do, okay? I'll even give them back the key. And that money. Yeah, see? Your sword is not meant to hurt people. It is meant to help people. The monsters in particular. Now there's some stuff in this room. Just because you don't see anything at first doesn't mean there's nothing there. You gotta keep stabbing at the air to see if you can bring back some monsters, and if you can, well, that's just good for you. You're a good person. You know that? Alright, let's go back. And there's not really that much in here. We gotta drop off the map, put some little guys back into existence, and move on. And if you walk backwards the entire game, not a lot of people know that. There's nobody to bring back to life in this room. I think there's one bat. There we go. Yep, one bat to bring back to life in this room. And don't be fooled by that door. You can just go right through it, even though it looks like it's closed. We'll be back later to bring the enemies back to life in that room. But first, we need to put something back in here, and also bring back a couple bats. Yep, the compass goes there. We just put it back. That's where we found it, apparently. Or at least that's what they want you to believe. Alright. Yep, there's a few enemies in this room we gotta bring a key back to. And put a fairy back, and a stopwatch. You know, bringing all these enemies back to life is actually kind of hurting us, but you know what? It's for the greater good. That's what Link's quest is for. It's for the greater good. The greater good. If I could, I would have added, like, a hot fuzz in there. Spoilers, I guess. But, okay, now we're back to the beginning of the dungeon, but there's a couple things we have to take care of first. First, this room, we're gonna put all the skeletons back. It's not nice to leave them dead, even though they're really kind of already dead. We also gotta give the key back to one of them. Yep, there we go. Yep, okay, that guy's got his key back. I think we can leave now. I'm such a good person, sometimes. Yeah, just keep walking backwards, Link. We got one more thing to do before we leave the dungeon, but after we leave the dungeon, it's not over. I'm gonna bring all the bats back to life, because there's only 3 of them, but you know what? It's still for a good cause. It's for the greater good. And we're done with this dungeon, at least. Now we gotta give the sword back. Now I brought the enemy back to life again, but we gotta bring the sword back. The old man is probably expecting the sword back pretty soon, so let's surprise him. I don't even know how you start out with the sword in this game. You just have it. There's no origin story or anything, you just have it, and you use it to bring back all the bad guys to life. Now that I think about it, I think this game is actually me supporting the bad guys. I don't know. Would you say so? I would say so. Well, I got a few more enemies to bring back to life. Just keep walking backwards. Keep walking backwards, Linky. Keep it up. You're my favorite bad guy, Link. You're my favorite bad guy. You're my favorite... I don't know why I need to have a favorite bad guy. We're almost there. We're almost there. Here's the cave where you gotta bring the old man back his sword. And I bring us back to you, your sword. Now we're done. The text erases. And that's it. We beat The Legend of Zelda. The way that nobody wants you to know how to play it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you want me to show you how to play other NES games the right way, let me know in the comments. 6B221, see ya.